With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Gale has made peace with Mystra, and I really think found peace with a large part of himself. We found Arabella, all alone, but she seems to be able to look after herself from any dangers that may come her way. We stopped the Baldur's Mouth Gazette from printing their horrible story about me and my companions, and instead I had Astarion switch it out for something heroic about us. Will was let go completely from his pact with Mizora, although he kept the demonic look he had gained from failing her when ordered to kill Karlach, and according to her, his father is now doomed. And finally Dame Aelin helped us bring down and destroy Leroican, the evil wizard who wanted to cage her and drain her life to give him immortality, just like Catherick had done to her. So despite losing Grand Duke Ravengard, we righted a lot of wrongs recently, which is the life of every good adventurer, except we just did this to so many so recently. I look upon our actions with a semblance of pride. I am glad and happy to have done them. As party leader, everyone looks to me and my input for most things that we deal with. Though I wanted to join a group of good adventurers, I never imagined that I would be leading one. More so, one against nigh insurmountable evil, in which we seem to be winning. I can see it now. 20, 40, 60 years from now, I'll have a whole group of grandchildren and even great-grandchildren who will be sitting around listening to my stories, just like how grandmother did for all of us. She was my inspiration and she was my mentor. I trusted and loved her as much as my own parents, if not just a little bit more. Grandmother Orin was the center of our entire family, and one day, I hope to emulate her. Perhaps, if it all works out, and our enemies are defeated, I believe I found someone special in Shadowheart. As I said before, I found a good, caring person under all that damage the Sharans have inflicted upon her. I cannot imagine the woman I will find if we were able to restore all of her lost memories. She has fallen completely for me and really needs my support now, and I'm eager to give that to her, especially since she has completely abandoned Shar. Though I had my doubts for a moment or two about her, especially in the Gauntlet of Shar, they are now all gone. She's easily someone I can see marrying and starting a family with, though my hesitation comes not from her, or from anything on my part. It comes from our situation. Yes, Grandmother Orin said to get what you can while you can, despite how bad everything around you seems. Even so, I am still, well, cautious. I don't want to tell Shadowheart that I am madly in love with her and ask her for her hand in marriage, and then she or I, or both of us, get killed in the coming days. Despite the logic of taking what I can in the moment right now, and being hesitant because of how dangerous our situation is, I see the merit in both sides. And even then, but can't help but hold back, just a little, until I feel I can breathe. We need things to be a little less dire than they are right now. Though despite it all, there's just so much potential and hope that I see for my future. I need to win here, against the Chosen, against the Elder Brain. I need that life I'm already envisioning beyond our current problems. It's what gives me the strength to carry on.
Be careful. There are traps about.
unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Easy. Let's hope for gold. Ready or not.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So you have it.
What a day.
The Tharkite Codex. Warning. Extremely powerful knowledge may include curses. Okay. Well, I'll kindly take that from you if you don't mind.
I've got a long road ahead.
The pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, but some strangely familiar. My eyes are drawn to one page, describing a long-lost book, The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better, then, to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirits, but the wise traveler, who can read the line between life and death, will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in this tome. Right, well, I'll do that back
Still breathing.
at our
Despite
room
everything. Moving in.
at the Elf Song Tavern. I think that we are done with this place for good. Unless we need to sell and there's no other place to go for that. How much gold do I have? You know that really nice armor I was looking at earlier? From Damon. Where is he? The Forge of the Nine. Thought it was called something about Damnation Forge or something. Anyways. Yeah, he's got a really nice plate armor that has an excellent enchantment on it. And it's 10,000 gold. But you know, I've been thinking about that. What exactly is this Red Knight's stratagem? Well, we can sell this book for a lot of gold, 2,000. Yeah. Right, this is very loud here. Okay, so let's go back to Rivington. Since we're blessed with Asterian's presence, maybe he can steal back some of the gold that was taken from us, especially by that horrible djinn. I think that djinn has over 2,000 of my gold that he was scamming me out of. And since we need gold so badly right now, I don't feel bad about him going and taking it back. It's always disorientating coming over here.
Don't waste a step. How many red caps are in?
Right. He's over here, so... I mean, you took the ring from him that first time, Asterian. This should be child's play. I would like that nice suit of armor. Looks really good, too.
Trust no one.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Don't trust. There's few that should have earned your trust by now. For me, it's my companions and family. Really. Nice statue over there.
Let's keep to the shadows. A very penetrable pocket.
Caught with your hand in a pocket. Embarrassing. And possibly dangerous.
Oh, you were caught.
Have a lot on my mind.
Right. Well,
In it.
let's see what we can do here. Oh, he was actually able to steal money from that kobold over there. That I gave a lot of gold to. A lot. In fact, I wouldn't be in this situation right now if I didn't give so much to him. But this one also stole from me, or scammed me.
It shall be done. Invisibility.
Now that you're invisible,
There's one around.
how could he catch you?
Just like your times. Stepping softly. Let's cut a pass.
Caught in the act. Your touch isn't as light as you'd hoped.
The softest touch.
No time to rest.
No good, is it?
Need to find a
Says
way
it keeps
forward.
being detected. Well, there goes that idea. Right, let's go back to camp. To our room? Or we can go to our campsite. One or the other. Maybe this is best done... Best done alone? Or can I be alone? Right, I don't know if this is even going to work, but... Might as well try it.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Right, this is dangerous. I'm going to read on and wrest the book's power from it.
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting, ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
I hate things where you don't know what's going to happen. Kind of like when I ingested those other tadpoles. Right, well, I mean... I did successfully do it. So it would seem the book has conferred to me ability to speak with the dead, and being able to summon 4 ghouls that fight alongside me. Well, that could be very helpful, although, you know, it is a book of necromancy, of course, has everything to do with dead things. Not really my forte, but I can see how it could help. Fortunately, I haven't suffered any ill effects from it. Isabel?
Speak up.
Aelin left to face that wizard, Loroakan, was it?
Yes.
Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible.
She's
It
not.
feels like recklessness to me.
Loroakan can't harm her, have faith.
He can harm her, just as Ketherick did. She'll survive it, but she can suffer like any of us, and for longer. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her.
She could take care of herself. She's Dame Aelin, remember?
She certainly is. And she always will be, won't she? Gods, I miss her already.
No worries, we already defeated Loroakan. Why isn't she back to tell her herself? Maybe she just needs time? Asterion.
I expected Nightsong to be overjoyed after killing her fair-haired fool. Instead, she just seemed tired.
Maybe vengeance isn't all it's cracked up to be.
No, I don't think that's it. She probably just needs some time for it to sink in. I'm sure she'll be elated soon.
Right then, I think we can return to Basilisk Gate. Right, I was able to afford that armor I wanted so badly. A little bulkier, but it's way better protection. I like it. I've already dyed it. Extreme protection for me now. Right, what's next? Down south from here is another murder target, Frank. So, let's go. Right, what happened here? Hey.
The mouth barely prints any credit.
You've got connections, haven't you? Tell them people are being killed in the streets. Poor kid didn't even see what happened.
Oh, this is awful. Hey.
I got lost.
It's your parents?
And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away.
Hey.
I'm just sorry.
Well, this is terrible.
Don't be such a heartless bastard. Steady. Steady. Any spirit. Kid's gonna need a family no matter what happens.
You want to adopt him?
Just until he has somewhere better to go. And he's not an it.
Yeah.
No, we're not like you. We can't stop people from getting stabbed in the streets. Oh, poor kid.
Cal, what are you doing over there?
I want to go. I shouldn't have run away.
Yes.
I'm just sorry.
I don't know what to do with him. Listen, there's somebody that would take you in. Cora, just north of Sorcerer's Sundries.
Daddy, please, get up. Please.
Hey, where's my friend? Look at me. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, shit. We need to tell the Flaming Fist. Get this kid some help.
Why don't we
Hey there.
just retrace our steps?
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
Listen, there's a little boy that...
Seems
Hey.
like a good moment to talk.
Down the stairs. And
Good day, citizen.
Go take...
Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
You guys need to go and take care of that tiefling child over there. I don't think they care. Right. Sure.
you mustn't. The city is full of
Area under investigation.
Crime scene, not open to public. By
This-
order of the Flaming Fist.
Well, this is where we were told we need to go to... Alright.
Should've made me your enemy. That's curious.
Oh, we're too late. Close the door. A letter on him. A scrap of bloodied paper scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood. There's no art to it at all. Just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through your basement here as I pen this. It's rather large, roomy. Though I never find all the bits if I spread them out here properly. Old Baldur's Mouth letters page. No love for a little razzle-dazzle? The recent profusion of disruptive fireworks plaguing our fair city is absolutely unsupportable. I feel like I'm living in a war zone. Signed, a very tired citizen. Reply from Falogir's Fireworks. Oh, we need to go there. Falogir's Fireworks. Dear Sire, please reply with your personal address that we may post you a crate of Twizzlers, hot shandies, and Rizzle sticks to lighten up your mood. Better yet, stop by Felliger's Fireworks yourself and we can review some of our newer stock. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 9, Inns and Guest Houses. Pear Tree's Hatch Key. Is there something to unlock? Oh, I can see why they closed this place up. The smell is horrible. It's been like this for a few days, at least. We need to get out of here. The smell is getting to me. There's a blood-stained parchment down there. Misty splatters of deep red brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dread Lord's tribunal and enter the temple ball must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring in the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood. Right. Duke, Stelmane, Father Lorgan, Dribbles the Clown, all killed. Alexander Rainforest, office near the counting house, Lower City. Don't think we've been there yet. Frank Peartree killed. Cora Highberry we saved. Figaro Pennygood. Chef Rovier we saved here, I hope. Nesha Lisha. Blushing Mermaid. What kind of name is Neshalisha? Very Vanthampur. Upper City. Right, well. Let's just take this. Okay, I'm going to, like, keel over from not breathing properly. Let's get out of here.
Let's see what this does.
Whew. Holding my breath half the time I was in there. Really, really stinks. I don't like that smell of death and decay. Oh. Aren't you an interesting looking orc?
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed. Why, you're Farling's friend. She said to let you in. Funny little gnome she is. Always laughing at me. Even when I don't joke. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure. In you go. Before I change my mind.
We find the entrance to, yeah, I do believe we did. Chasing the serial killer. But, left our remaining concerns regarding Duke Ravengard behind us. Oh, poor Will. You're right, Will.
Let's talk.
Gale, are you alright?
Dame Aylin has little to feel sorry about. The Roacan would have inflicted a far worse fate on her given the chance.
True. Why does Elminster have such faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Yeah, I've never found cheese jokes funny. Right, you know, that looks like a giant, elaborate, upside-down candlestick. Your your staff. Actually, it's kind of neat looking. This is Roacan's staff. Right, so we can't come here unless we have, I mean, this is Nine Fingers Keen. Right, so we won't go through there. We will return, though. Yeah, there was a time when orcs weren't allowed to be in the city. Alright, what are you doing with these bodies? Do I even want to know? Smuggling through here.
If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now!
You know, just because I'm dealing with them doesn't mean I align with them. Do I have to say it again? Yes, Grandmother actually helped bring down and destroy the original Thieves Guild. Or the one that was here back in her day. That was 120 years ago. Of course, with a power vacuum like that, somebody's going to swoop in and take over.
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited.
Okay, so we failed at saving somebody. Hag Survivors is supposed to be here, isn't it? It's in the mailbox. Hag Survivors. You know what? Auntie, there was a letter that it was an M that Auntie Ethel was communicating with in Baldur's Gate. Maybe these people know about this M, the other hag, I'm sure. This hag group of yours better not be a joke. A green hag kept me prisoner for years. Did things I'm not going to say out loud, so don't bother asking. An adventurer saved me, and I thought it was finally over, but it's not. I can't sleep, I barely eat, I keep thinking about the hag, wondering if she'll come for me, for my kids. I'd rather die than let that witch touch my family, so if this group of yours is the real deal, then I want in. You know what, I can see, if you are powerless to Auntie Ethel, it would be a living nightmare. Fortunately, we weren't powerless against her. What's this other letter say? I write this to you with shame in my heart. My brother, the light of my life, fell prey to an evil hag. He sought fame and fortune, and she gave it to him. He now sits in my hometown square, a statue at the heart of the fountain. A plaque at his feet reads, "Toss a coin for luck." I shouldn't be laughing. This is terrible. I wouldn't want this to happen to me or anybody. Except for maybe the... excuse me. The Chosen would be fitting. Water spills into the square sometimes, so overflowing is the fountain with coppers. I failed him. I was so wrapped up in my own pain that I didn't notice his. And then I saw your poster. Advertising your meetings about other hag survivors? Could I join? I think it would do my heart good to meet others like me who have suffered. Kindest regards, Jatlo. Right. You know, Asterion, we have you here for a reason, alright? Now get to your thieving.
Over here.
Better at it than the rest of us.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sure I can do it.
That's curious.
Something over there.
Time to press ahead.
Letter? Eviction notice. I have had it. Snowstorms inside the house, blood weeping from the windows, and now Mr. Wimbley's cat is vomiting up frogs. The poor man had a bloody heart attack from the shock. I know you lot are trying to fight back against hags or whatever, and that's great. Honestly, but I can't risk the neighborhood just 'cause you were stupid enough to piss off a hag. Keep your rent. I want you all out by tomorrow. Oh. Well, I suppose there really is something to this group, then. They were kicked out. We don't know where they went. Anti-hag group posters. Well, I read barely legible letter. Dear Mrs. Adriel, Cled found a place. A nice old man called Mr. Garlow used to live here, but his neighbor said he doesn't live here anymore. Cled thinks it's perfect. We can hide from the hag or fight, or whatever you think is a good idea. Cled knows you will have a good plan. Cled will wait at old Garlow's for you. Bye. Cled. Is that not the name of this place? So they're kind of on the run from the hag. The hag is cursing them. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing a little hag killing again. If we find out where this hag is, we'll definitely remove her. Oh,
something?
Sorry. Didn't mean to speak to you. Hag research notes. A seemingly random collection of book titles, ingredients, and combinations. Fastidious Fungi by J.L. Corrins, pure speculation despite the title. The Power of Words, Surviving the Fae by Annabelle Lighthammer, chapters 418 to 425, Hag Encounters. Good details on hag gestation and reproduction cycles. Ooh. Oh, that's why they wanted, I forget her name, that girl. The child was to become a hag, I believe. The Anatomy of Hag by Knuckles Gallo, chapter 18. Dragon Egg Mushroom plus Autumn Crocus, non-reactive. Elmoran Wings, I have lots of those. I've had come across lots of those. I think I've used them up in potions now. Elmoran Wings plus Whisper Light Venom, potential but too unstable. Crawler Mucus, ugh. A carrion Crawler. Fib plus Fibbler's Trumpet plus Mellowweed. Ugh, what are you guys experimenting with? Useless. Right, well, I'll take these then. I almost feel like there's more to this place back here. It's just strange how this fireplace is here, and then there's this little alcove. I guess this is where they put wood. And on the other side they put a wardrobe. Okay. Never seen anything like that. Okay. Oh, another waypoint.
Here we go.
So we have these fireworks, and we can also go back and get. We can also go get back, go and get Jaheria, which we probably should do. Hey.
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
Not sure I trust that. Whatever. What building is this? This is where we need to go.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Oh, are you a druid? Hello.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shantia wishes me to save it.
Shantia?
I can feel it.
Well, good on you. I've been known to pray to her.
Of your pestilence, you have my word.
I hope you're able to do it. Shantia, I've prayed to many times, especially for my crops, which is commonly done by farmers. Right, so... There's only one way in here, and there's... Maybe we can get in by some other means? Can you fly up there? Wait, you know what? There's another set of doors up top. I just don't want to break into a place when there's a flaming fist right across there. Not good. If it doesn't tear the city apart just by the quakes.
Fireworks. Once it's lit, you commit.
Alright. You know, I grew up with things like that. Names always had to rhyme. Child.
That smoke powder smell.
Can smell it, yes.
Smells so good.
Well, when I smell it now, I think of explosions and death, so maybe not so good anymore, for me at least. Hello there.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Falogir always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Falogir's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish.
You know, I can't wait for this tadpoles to be removed from our heads. I recall the merchant's password Uncle Falogir sent me.
Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs. But only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
You know, he's dead, right? We found his corpse next to, what is her name? Gather my allies, wrote down. Floric. Councillor Floric was in the cell next to him. So, I'm a little suspicious of that. Hello?
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Keep my wizard unlit, huh? I don't know if I can do that. There's a hatch down there. So these are responsible for the toys that explode. Hello there.
Head on up. Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, we go upstairs with sword at the ready. I don't trust this at all. Hello.
Another friend of Felagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra then?
What's upstairs?
That could not be less of your business.
Alright, yes, what have you got?
Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only.
Purple worm toxin. Smoke powder arrows. These are actually very, very nice. I wouldn't mind a few of these. This really gets Yensmi's attention when you shoot it at them. I don't think we have anything. Oh, we have his bow. I think that's about it.
Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
We do have to be careful because I don't have as much gold as I used to. You can go into my alchemy pouch. Oh, I've got potions. Potions that I don't need right away. Empty potion bottle. Okay, so... not exactly sure what to do from here. Usually we try to break into stuff and find out information. But there's people everywhere. We need another way into the uppermost floor, however. Well, that's why we have you, Asterion.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Right.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Invisibly scheduled for maintenance. Hello, Charlie. For a failure on a critical pipe. It's not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up. 8, 9, 10. Good. All things intact. Still alive. So that's progress.
Seem to need his thieving services a lot.
Are we at temperature yet? Steady. Maintaining temperature.
Wait, you know...
Let's move.
I do have invisibility potions, do I not? I think that would help him, just in case. Toss that at him.
Go. Here we go. Ready or not.
Bainite cultists assembling explosives are up here. We need to stop them. Bainite. So, obviously... There's also some drow here. Drow downstairs, drow here. I think we're going to be in for a huge fight. Well, we need a proper setup.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
How are we going to do this? Astarion has noticed that there's smoke powder barrels everywhere up here. One hit would set everything off. Well, that could kill him as well, which is pretty dangerous. Even if he's in this corner. But that would be all it would take. Smoke powder barrels everywhere.
At the ready.
Gale, you wouldn't be able to conjure a fire elemental? If you make it invisible, send it upstairs, perhaps it can just blow everything up. Wouldn't that be interesting? Right, so where is it?
Adventure awaits.
Adventure and madness. Right, so where is it? Hold monster. Where's fire? Where's your elemental casting? Let's figure this out. Air, earth, fire. Right.
I was trying to concentrate. They won't see me coming.
No one stopped me yet.
Just keep smiling, Will.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Pipes are looking a little rusty. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
No, but this fire elemental will set everything off.
What is it? Not a sound.
What to do? Direct me.
Hopefully this will work. If we hear massive explosions and the top of the building blows up, then we know. Oh, wow.
Backfires. It's all part of the process.
Well, it worked. I don't think there is an upstairs anymore. Well, if there is, I wouldn't want to try going up there. Well, we have enemies to fight.
Time to push my
Because I think they realize that we did something.
Now they see me.
Right. Well, you people seem to like fire. And wow, explosions just keep on coming. Well, it worked really well. That's it.
Let's do it.
Go and eat.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Well, you've hurt us a little bit, but that's fine. We can take a bit of fire damage.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Right, be ready for anything.
Death is but a word away. Let's light them up.
Gale, you guard the bottom stairs. Or Will. Seems there are still people upstairs.
The blade will not bend.
Well, it seems that his job isn't finished upstairs. Right, this may turn into a big long fight. Let's let them... They're gonna stand up here and shoot at us or throw things at us, or they'll come down and fight us, I don't know. Is there any way that... We have more smoke powder bombs. So, let's use it. Make sure we don't throw it into the fire. Oh! No, the powder's exploded. It's still there, is it not? Right, well maybe not. Wait for them to come down. I'm not gonna get everybody with that.
May the dice roll in my favor.
See, these black tentacles, though, they'll burn up. There's no point in even throwing them out there. Nothing really that you can do at this point until you see the enemy. They do like smoke powder.
fool.
Right, the fire's not... It's out down here. This person is on fire. Don't we have something... Oil of combustion? Coat my weapon with it. And let's see what I can do with this.
I'll strike you down.
I don't fancy their chances.
Let's turn someone inside out.
They won't know what bit them.
One left upstairs.
This is my time.
This building's falling apart. It only works against undead. I don't know what to do. I guess I have to do this. Ah.
A rough tempest I will raise. Be quick. No holding back.
Right.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
We defeated the Bay Knights and Felagir's fireworks and stopped them distributing smoke powder explosives across the city. I hope everyone fled that was on the main floor. Okay, everybody needs to come to me.
The pride of the gate, ever onward. Let's get going.
There we go. Much better. Well, we have a lot of bodies to loot. Infernal mace. I'll just take everything.
Anything of use?
I hope that flaming fist across the street isn't coming to investigate. I don't even know what to say to the person. Scribbled note. What did I say? Yeah, we were in there and it just blew up. I know our Tamara, I know our tollmaker friend is part of the cause, but what I have seen is worryingly unsubtle. The last thing we want is to be held accountable for his activities. If he comes in looking for more stock, tell him we're undersupplied. I'd rather not have the shop's good name ruined. Avery.
A criminal act is being investigated. You might want to explain the extent of your involvement.
Try talking my way out of the situation. How do I know that you're not the criminal?
You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
Right,
Probably just a dead.
Very well. No one back home will ever believe this.
that was actually the stupidest story I've ever concocted in my life, but it worked. How do I know that you're not the criminal? Well, I had to come up with something. That was the best I could do at the time. Right, we need to... Did I even finish reading this? I'd rather have... Yeah, Avery, yeah, okay. Well... The good name of the shop has not only been ruined, it's been utterly destroyed, at least up here. Installation report. Installation of self-destruction element in the Iron Throne was successful. Used majority of explosives ordered. No questions asked, none answered. Gortash will be pleased. Fire amber. Alchemical ingredients.
No traps, please.
Careful up here, this place is really unstable now. You may have to, loot. Hiding.
Still breathing, despite everything. One day I'll catch a break.
Mines. More smoke powder over here. Charcoal. Ledger production motivators. Ledger production explosives. Goods were delivered. Steelwatch Foundry. Rivington's Toy Maker. Worms Rock Fortress. Payment on delivery stock. Scheduled for 210 days. Hence. What's this say? Steelwatch Foundry motivator switches. Excuse me. Requested 6, delivered 5, in production 1. Motivator switches. This is what we could do. Possibly, could we switch them off? Archduke Leadership Protection. Pamphlet by the Gortash for Archduke Voluntary Campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be protection, the physical defense of Baldur's Gate and its citizens. No policy can be more important. Then why is he having these fireworks? Why is he sabotaging the children's toys and Archduke's leadership decorum? Pamphlet by the decorum to ensure that the administration and law enforcement are at all times treated with respect for their positions and duties. No policy can be more important. Nonsense. More smoke powder bombs. Suspicious. Smoke powder bomb's not suspicious. I think this might be everything here. So... Okay, they were just loading goods up and down here. The Flaming Fist couldn't do anything about this place, even if they wanted to. It's under Gortash's Avery storage key. There was that door down in the basement. What is this? This book contains several recipes for bespoke firework concoctions and appears to have been written with the intent of being mass-produced. Introduction. If you find my little book in your hands, it is most likely because you, like myself, live for the thrill of combustion. It can be a fraught road, discovering an outlet for such a passion that leads not to destruction, but to delight. Ah, delight. This is the point entire of the art of fireworking. To enchant, to move, to titillate. Within these pages you'll find the distillation of my many years of firecraft with the hope of elevating this craft I love so well. I wish you the best of luck, and do stop by my shop in Baldur's Gate for supplies, advice, and camaraderie. I am always keen to meet like minds for explosive conversation. Sincerely, Avery Sonshell. Isn't that the owner we spoke to at the first floor? Yeah, this one.
Let's talk.
Oh, not you, Will. This one. Soot-stained letter. Oop, let's read that. My dear fellow Avery, you have done well so far, but do not allow the production of smoke powder to flag. No one will question a firework shortage in case of a crisis. Never fear, my friend. I'll take personal interest in your shop to cover any lost income. My sincerest wishes for your success, Gortash. Poor child. Cellar key. Counting House Vault number 5 key. Fireworks shop key, don't need that. Oh, this one.
Don't be such a heartless bastard.
I'm not. I just don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
It's gonna need a family no matter what happens.
Well, that's the fireworks here. We could really... Let's close the door. Some investigation from the Flaming Fist. What's down here? More fireworks? Oh, this would be the door out that we saw earlier.
A trap. So much for a warm welcome.
Shall we?
Sure why that was locked up. There's a lever back there. Ooh. Well, you're not the strongest one here. I am.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Perhaps we just need more space, so everybody come down this way.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, well. There's the liver. Ah. Right. Well, we found something interesting. Don't know what it is yet. Anything in this desk? Books. Protection. Surveillance. What is that about? Let me read that. I know it's about Gortash's plans. Well, top priority will be surveillance to ensure that disloyal elements do not threaten Baldur's Gate and its people from within. No policy can be more important. Of course not. He persecute his own people for standing up against his tyrannical policies. Where that sucks. Right, what's in here then?
Mine.
Oh.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Anything else in here?
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Well, this staring is encumbered. Oh, no. Will is encumbered. Alright. We've got a lot of things we're carrying. We can go sell a lot of these things. Smoke powder barrel, smoke powder barrel. I don't know of a use we can have for all these things, at least not at the moment. We're already carrying a lot of things. Even if we weren't, to load up on all these and fireworks would
breathe deep.
It's a bit much.
And move.
Right, let's see. Well, I think we've solved this issue.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but he was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Alright, let's return to Daman and sell. You're delighted that Laroican got what was coming to him from Dame Aelin. As am I, but Dame Aelin has endured a great deal. She must be tired of killing evildoers.
I don't know. Isn't that what a paladin of Saluna does? Hope that good old Aelin holy fervor returns to her soon. I don't like to see her looking so lost.
You know, Karlak, I was talking to you for a reason.
What's on your mind?
Yes, come on, we're heading out.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
You can take Will's place.
Excellent. Let's go.
Right, so let's go and Jaheria. Speaking to the local wildlife,
Leave
are you?
Aelin to her sorrow. Likely the wizard only reminds her of all the other fools past and present who have sought to use her.
Join me.
You'll need to free up your ranks a little first.
Take Gale's place.
Then let us be about it.
Right. Alright, Jaheria has gained in skill like the rest of us have. fighter. New feat. She's a dual wielder, though. Let's see, let's go over what she has. See what she decides is best. So she's gone for athlete. Right, let's see what we can do here. Right. She's become even stronger.
No one stopped me yet.
Wow. She is a juggernaut. Let's return to where we were. I spoke to Cora as well, the dwarf who was the assassination target, who takes care of children, and she said she's going to look into that child. So let's go into this basement, or wherever this goes, dungeon. You said you wanted to speak to Nine Fingers. Hope this goes alright. What does this say?
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Well, that's easy to remember. All crime stays in the city streets. You must be her. Kind of look like you're from Kalimshan. Hello?
The Guild and the network have been circling like stray dogs for years. About time we lay down together.
Maybe you're not. Well, they're all dressed like this, but isn't this like a Kalimshite-led guild? Hello? Where's your leader?
Bit of a letdown, this place.
I wouldn't know. This is the first Thieves Guild I've ever been in. Hello?
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Right. Well, I don't know who the leader is then. Hello there.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Hi. Maybe that's them over there?
What's up for
Quite the place they have here.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help.
How does the guild feel about you pressing in on their territory?
Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely.
Oh, really?
True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
I see. So these aren't the actual thieves. These are the Zentarim. So Nine Fingers has hired the Zentarim to protect them. So who's an actual thief here then? Who's not part of the smuggling guild?
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
I'm not with any crew. Why?
Fair warning. The Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
Stone Lord has really rankled them, hasn't it? I'd like to speak to the guildmaster.
Up the stairs. She keeps an open door. To those who don't waste her time, anyway.
Well, I'm sure I won't be wasting her time. These children here. More?
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketherick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
You ready to do business? So good to see you again. What are you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Well, we found more. But that's it? That's all you have to say?
Ready to do some business?
Is this a guild business you're running here?
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
And?
Ready to do some business?
How did you escape Moonrise?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Especially if you made a deal with the devil. Right. Well, I can see you're alright there. You're sort of where I figured you'd end up, but I thought you'd be more independent than this, but I guess Ninefingers runs everything in the city. Are you Sticky?
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Oh, you've got a shop here. And where do you get... Why am I going to ask? Maybe a bit of both. Show me what you've got. Shade Slayer Cloak. Huh. Well, we have a little bit more gold than... Where's my gold? Everybody keep an eye on your things. We're liable to steal them here. I have 4,081. You know who need that? Asterion does. Let's see, what are these things? Zorn scales, Timask spores, custard and pink rose dye, cobalt dye, Feywild green and dun dye. I'm just curious to know what that would look like, actually. And cobalt dye, too. I think that's good enough. It's quite a lot of gold for this. Oh, yes, you were gonna... Sparta. Thank you.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Yeah, I've got you. I think I learned my lesson. Actually, I learned my lesson before I was even taken by the Nautiloid. Everything... My best items were stolen from me. Now,
Making me sweat.
Karlach. Yeah, is this not better? Masterwork scale mail. Ah. You look even more wild with that on. If that could ever... Didn't think that would ever happen, but it has. So what do you have here? Black and furnace red dye. Ooh, that's an interesting look. I like it. Very fitting. And you can sell this armor so we can make some gold back. Let's see, where is it? There. You're all dark. Your cloak. Wow. It's a good look. Right, let's sell this, and then we'll go speak to Ninefingers.
Another step forward.
Well, I don't think that you're Ninefingers.
Aye. Thos. Saint Thos.
Who? Well, you might be seeing two of me.
Another.
Up the stairs. So which stairs? This stairs?
That's the point. Uktar hardly wants his guards comfortable now, does he?
This looks like about right. Well, okay. Who's Ninefingers? Hello?
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
No, take it you're not 9 fingers. Can I go through here? Ladies' court? Hello there.
It's an orphan.
You must be her.
What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellamvor's well.
Of gold?
Grandmother?
Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
A passerby, I heard you serve good food down here.
Oh, the best in the city, under or above. So smart a mouth as yours would enjoy it, provided you keep all your teeth.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, 9 fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
Parts of him?
Treachery is this, 9 fingers. Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
What makes you think he's joined the Absolute? Maybe he just doesn't like thieves.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
9 fingers. Estelle, call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheria. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
She's not alone, she has me.
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheria, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheria. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
So I have an interest in this too. Minsk traveled with grandmother. I don't even know how he's alive. He's supposed to be a human, is he not? It's been 124 years. Or since he was last seen 122 years? Well, we're just to wait here. We need to search the guild hall for clues, and why not just tell us? Ugh, I'm just tired of all these people keeping secrets. Just tell me.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster?
Ran into some of your thugs, the Rivington Rats.
Oh, did you enjoy the encounter?
They seemed like upstanding citizens.
Bottom-feeding bruisers, I think you mean. But it takes thugs to keep order outside the walls. The fists only go there for good, lawless fun. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
What can I do to help you?
Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the guild's way, all right? Wonderful.
Need information?
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
How is it that you know so much about the cult of the Absolute and its leaders?
Simple enough. After Jaheria warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
There's more to it than just the dead three.
Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
Should I don't know if I should tell her everything. Well, you know that she's sort of in a imperiled situation between the Stone Lord and Gortash and even Orin. And then with the Elderbrain coming in, maybe she should know. If Jaheria came to warn her before and she sort of trusts her a little now, not that much, but a little, maybe she's worth speaking to. We could use more allies. I tell her everything. The enslaved Elderbrain, the Astral Prism, and myself.
It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying.
So what do you plan to do now that you know?
I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon.
Actually, I agree with that.
Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
If I do become under complete control of the Absolute, then kill me. I beg you of it. So we're not done discussing Minsk. Call off your ambush.
No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune, because I am getting bored of this one.
Fine. We'll just have to find the information the hard way then. Alright, we have a lot of things to search through with her there watching. I don't know if this is the smartest thing. We do have Asterion, though. That could help.